Well, this is no fun.
I swear, it's a super plan. The other day, Beryl gave a double ration of chocolate to everyone who helped in the garden.
Children! Look at what I found in the forest! Compost! Perfect for my poor little tomatoes. Here, try this, my little darlings. I hope it will give you the boost you need.
I understand why the plants grow so fast with that. It's so they can get away from the stink.
Oh, poor darlings.
She must be nuts talking her tomatoes like that. Got a problem?
Are you crazy? We're supposed to be pulling out the weeds.
Yeah, and so what's the difference? Radishes, leeks, spinach, all those things are gross, so I'm pulling them out.
What exactly does that mean?
Who's talking?
We are!
Huh? Whoa, that's some awesome compost. Can you imagine the headlines on my blog? I'm gonna get 1 billion hits.
What is a blog? What is 1 billion hits? And why are you a funny color? What variety of tomato are you?
Oh, wow, they don't know anything. Don't go anywhere. Professor Brian's gonna teach you everything about life. And then I said to him, have you looked in the mirror, artichoke face?
You call that teaching? Well, I'm going to show all of you why Brian is not a good example. Now watch the reporter at work. Evidence number 1. Stink balls in his pocket. Brian's taste in practical jokes is awful. Evidence number 2. Super dirty hands. Brian never, ever washes. Evidence number 3. His hair's a mess. He wears tacky shirts and worn-out flip-flops. Brian looks like he walked out of a city dump.
Conclusion? Nobody could care less. All that counts in life is having a ball all the time. Banzai!
And you can call that having a ball. That was awesome! Let's hear it for Uncle Brian!
That's right. There's some new girls in camp.
Compost from the forest? I bet the Floopaloo's hiding in there somewhere. They're so cute!
They seem really sweet.
And I'm their teacher. I'm teaching them tons of neat stuff.
That can't be good. Your girlfriends are really funny. They look like Siamese squash.
Very observant girls. You're smart, right?
I don't know what's wrong with them this year. They're not growing.
Ah, tomatoes, Beryl. It's scientific. For example, they should always be watered before 8:12 a.m. on impair days. That's the bottom line. Then there's the influence on Jupiter on the young shoots. It's capital.
Ooh. Oh, that's amazing! How in the world did you do that?
Hey, you know what they say. Plants just love it when you talk to them.
Yes. Well, still nothing better than a good shot of potato.
Tickle!
What in the world was that?
It was me. I'm tickling myself to put myself in a good mood.
Oh, children, you are wonderful! And because you've been so great, I am going to make you spaghetti with tomato sauce.
Huh?
With tomato sauce? Using tomatoes?
No, with bike pumps. I'm so funny.
I'll go get a basket. See you in a second.
We've got to do something fast. Was she talking about us, the lady who looks like an eggplant?
Not at all. She was talking about canned tomatoes. Certainly not you.
Uncle Matt, you're lying. Evidence number 1, you're stammering. Evidence number 2, you're as red as a tomato.
Except that you won't wind up in a spaghetti sauce like us.
Huh?
We could disguise them as cucumbers.
No, I'm gonna grab my skateboard and take them thousands of miles away from here. Malik, you can have my stink balls. Just make sure they don't break. You're responsible for them, dude.
I think you're going a bit overboard.
Brian is right, but where can we hide them?
We could put them in my pockets.
I know. If the Floopaloo makes compost in the forest, then that must mean he has a vegetable garden.
Of course, they'll be super safe over there.
Did Brian teach you how to fake being sick so you don't have to get up in the morning? Fake being sick?
Hey, don't worry. I'll handle this.
Meryl, it's horrible! The tomatoes, they're sick!
Oh, no, they're not. They are real garden tomatoes, raised without any chemical fertilizers.
Why don't we give them some compost to pick them up a little? Oh, I just thought of something. Where did you find the compost?
Oh, now I remember. There were trees all around it and grass on the ground and some mushrooms nearby.
Wow, with precision with those details, we'll be sure to find it.
But the compost won't change anything, children. These tomatoes are already ripe, you see.
Lipid molecules! Do you know what they are? They're what give tomatoes their flavor. If you cut them too early, the molecules evaporate, and you can kiss their good taste goodbye. Prepare the garlic, onions, and thymes first. And when everything's ready, we'll bring you the tomatoes. Good move, Greta.
It's our turn. Now we've got to find the Floopaloo's compost.
Oh, so cute. Oh, what a big hug. And where are you going with those tomatoes?
I'm sorry, but it's super important. These plants need a quick compost transplant or else the tomato sauce is going to be ruined.
Well, you don't say. It's forbidden to go into the forest alone. Rules are rules.
Oh, boy. Just wait till Beryl finds out that our tomato plants have died because of you and your little stuffed friend over there.
Carry out your duties, soldier.
Let's go!
Guys, we can't blow this one. Come on, jump!
What do we do?
Quick! Too awesome! He managed my Super Brian stunts! All right, big guy. Give my regards to the family.
Well, seriously, though. How will we find the Floopaloo's compost and the vegetable garden that goes with it?
You just have to look around. Evidence number 1, broken branch. Someone has come through this way.
Evidence number 2, a piece of someone's sweater hanging from the branches. It belongs to the eggplant-shaped lady.
Evidence number 3, deep tracks. The wheelbarrow is full of compost. Conclusion?
I have no idea who trained your sense of observation, but man, it's totally awesome. Ugh. Ugh. Bingo. I recognize that gross smell. No doubt about it, we're here.
And who knows? The Floopaloo might even be here.
No chance of that. Why do you think he gives us compost in the first place? It's so we can grow on our own, without the boss having to make the effort to come out here.
Makes me wonder if it's because we bore him.
You've got to admit that other from talking about the weather, we don't have much to say.
Speak for yourself, honey. I've got my doctorate in comparative pumpkin seed studies.
He's been harping about that for years.
Hey, these guys are serious, so no funny business, okay?
Hey, those tomatoes sure aren't from around here. They are minuscule.
Yeah, well, have you looked in the mirror recently? You're so big you need 3 cameras to take your picture.
the tomatoes are awesome. I can't remember the last time we laughed so much.
I think you're gonna be just fine here, girls.
Oh, there you are. I was starting to get worried. Where are my tomatoes?
They're gone. Believe me, it was hard leaving them like that.
He means they've gone flying through the air. He stumbled on them, knocked them over, and splat! Smushed.
Oh, well, listen, that's no problem. We'll make a delicious sour cream sauce instead.
You know, if the tomatoes hadn't remembered what Brian and Matt taught them, we never would have succeeded. Yeah, well, I highly doubt that Brian's stupid 2-bit jokes are going to impress the Floopaloo.
Sounds like you're wrong about that.
Something tells me that the Floopaloo is going to visit his vegetable garden much more often.